This video is for my mom, but you guys can watch it too. Really, if I don't, like, rip my hair out or cut it off or let it dreadlock, like separate it, like the little locks, and turn them into dreadlocks, then I start to look like Jar Jar Binks. I swear to God. Alright, you guys, we're talking about bad hair days today. I don't want to hear it from any of you because I have the worst hair days of anybody that I know. Trust me. I've been working on my hair now for, about 3 days. And this is what happens when my hair gets long. It decides it wants to turn into one great big knot or a whole bunch of knots. I have really thick hair up at the scalp. It doesn't really look like it. But yeah, it's pretty thick up here. And once my hair gets, about, I don't know, maybe 6 inches long, it decides it wants to start tangling up. Now, my hair doesn't tangle up like most of you guys' hair. Like, how when your hair gets kind of old and dry, it'll tangle up at the ends. No, my hair tangles up all the way up to the scalp. So if I brushed my hair every single day, it would be excruciating, and it would also probably snatch me bald. Okay, so I don't like combing my hair. I don't like having to deal with my hair when it comes to that kind of stuff. Now, most of you guys know that I have wavy to curly hair, and that can pose a problem because anybody with like curlier hair, like the oils just don't reach the ends and it gets kind of dried out and it just likes to tangle around itself and all this kind of stuff. And I could probably keep my hair short, but I don't want to. And I could probably use a product that would work in my hair to keep it from totally tangling up and being gross. But those kind of things I've tried. I cannot tell you countless products in my life, and all of them leave me with sores and just horrible things on my scalp and the backs of my ears. So I don't use things like that because I obviously am chemically sensitive to hair care products and other things. So there you go. So basically what usually ends up happening is I just give up and I let my hair do what it wants, and I end up with dreadlocks. I've had dreadlocks several times in my life, probably since my early 20s. And when I first started doing them, I thought that you had to fight with your hair and make it do it because, I was just tired of combing my hair, so I purposely would put dreads in my hair, just so I wouldn't have to do it. And also I liked the look, and I still kind of like how it looks. It's pretty interesting. Makes you look like a different kind of person, especially the older you get. But yeah, so I had my mom help me a few times with dreads, and then I learned how to do it myself, and then I figured out that my hair just would do it by itself, and I don't need to force it to do dreadlocks because that's kind of what it was trying to do. And I figured out that all I needed to do was to separate. You see how these things turn into like separate little curls here? All I had to do was just keep those separated and things. Well, I'm not quite ready to do dreads yet, so I'm basically I've been spending, well, this will be the third day that I've spent on my hair just trying to work it out. And what I do is I do a little section at a time and then I take a break because it's just awful. But yeah, the way I see it, I have like 3 choices. I can rip my hair out every single day, or rip it out maybe once or twice a week. I guess that's four choices. Or, well, let me take that back. I can basically cut my hair off, or I can comb it out every single day and rip gobs and gobs of hair out of my head, which I don't like to do. Or I can rip gobs and gobs of hair out of my head once every few weeks, or once a week, or whatever, or once every few months. Or I can just, not fight with it anymore and have dreadlocks. But like I said, I'm not really going to be doing dreadlocks yet. So I have been working on my hair. And yeah, it's a really bad hair day, but I don't know if you guys can see this in the camera, And I also have a clip that I will be putting on this to show you. But yeah, like it really, it knots up at the scalp. It's like, because a lot of you guys, like you say, you get like just knots here in the ends, which I do have. And then you just hold on to the top of your hair and then you comb it out and just kind of work your way up. Well, you can't really do that very well with mine. I still have to do the same procedure, but it's more intensified because my knots, I mean, they literally like just hit the scalp. When I have dreadlocks too, I have less regrowth than the average person with dreads. They usually have like, probably like at least an inch or so, maybe a quarter inch at the least of regrowth. Mine is shorter than that. I mean, it's really always right up to the scalp, except for right up here. It seems to me that I have less knot problems on the front of my hair. And that's probably just because that part of my hair doesn't hit the pillow when I sleep. So I know that it's probably partly that that issue, like when you sleep, you knot your hair up, and I don't always like to put my hair in braids to go to bed and stuff, and it's not always like, I don't know, the most convenient thing. And if you're tired, you don't want to take the time to like, rip a bunch of knots out of your hair and then braid it. So yeah, it just ends up being issues. So yeah, I just wanted to show you guys about my hair, because I can fake it, I can make it look kind of halfway decent, and then there's like a total rat's nest underneath, and that you guys don't see and that nobody sees. And then everybody thinks I have really beautiful hair, but it's like, no, well, it might be beautiful, but it's not like you guys think. So yeah, it's just, I have a lot of bad hair days, and that's why I made that video, like, I think it was like a year or two ago or something, where I showed all my bad hair days for an entire year. Because yeah, it's just, we all have them, and I think it's kind of funny, and I have a sense of humor about it, but in the end, it is kind of miserable. And I'm also doing this video for my mom, because I want to show her, what has happened with my hair, because she used to be a beautician, and so she knows a lot about hair, and would have an interest in it, to see what it looked like. But yeah, it's just crazy. And the weird part too is like, it really, my hair's always been kind of unwieldy, but it's been really bad since I had this car accident in my early 20s. And so, and it starts like in this area. This is like the worst part. And it's like, it's not even like, I don't know, like, like symmetrical. Like, it always starts kind of on my right side in the back of my head, and it just like progresses from there. And it's just really odd. And one time it was so bad that, I couldn't get a comb through it or anything. And I just had to cut it off, like entirely off. And at least now I kind of know how to like, tease it out and get rid of it. But the knot that happened that was so bad that I had to cut off, it was within 24 hours. I mean, I went to bed, and literally the next morning I woke up and my hair was so tangled, and it was like this big giant ball thing out the back of my head. And if I had left it there, it would have been something that looked like something out of Star Wars. I mean, literally, if I don't like, rip my hair out or cut it off or let it dreadlock, like separate it, like the little locks, and turn them into dreadlocks, then I start to look like Jar Jar Binks. I swear to God, it's not even funny. So, so if you guys are out there having bad hair days, trust me, you're not alone. And this is like, it's really bad. And I've like, I've tried everything, that's natural that I can think of. And it just, nothing seems to really like help, keep my hair, especially the ends, from being really, really dry and then like sticking together. I've even gone to like, the part of the store where, like it's the hair care products for curly girls, or, people with really kinky curly hair. I've used those products, and, the best ones that actually literally like tame my hair and make it do what it's supposed to are the ones that actually hurt my scalp. All right, you guys, so I fought with my hair for another couple days since the first clips and stuff that I showed you. Finally got it out, and I have it in like braids, obviously, and I had to use, you know, some ghee and lanolin basically to kind of oil it, and I'm going to leave it like this for a few days just to let it penetrate. Hopefully I can keep it from knotting up too bad for a while. Um, I don't know, it was really hard to even brush it this morning. You know, even after putting some oil in there and sleeping overnight. So it's just not ready to wash it out. So it's going to be kind of gross for a few days. So I thought braids would probably be better. But yeah, this is the kind of stuff I got to go through if I want to have my hair be halfway normal. So hopefully you guys got some entertainment out of this. I just thought it would be funny to put on a video, and hopefully you guys enjoyed it. All right. Hopefully you guys got something out of it too, and we'll see you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.